You know, I thought, well, you know, Lord, I can overcome this. You know, as I was talking about last week when our Dusty, our son, was taken, you know, I said, well, you know, Lord, I know it's all for a purpose. So, you know, I had I guess what you call macho faith. You know, hey, Lord, you know, I'm still standing, even though that this thing has happened, you know, I know it's your will. But, you know, I got hit with a test once, but I didn't know if I was going to make it. And that's, you know, that's where the Bible says, skin for skin.
Yes.
You know, it's when it hits home, whenever it hits your body, or when it hits your own personal life, as we read on and on, that we'll see how Job reacted. You know, he still kept his integrity, but how did he act? How did he go through this thing, you know? You know, we can look at, you know, a lot of times, we like boxing. Brother Bex, you know, I don't know if there's any boxers in here as far as liking a lot of boxing and stuff. But, you know, Brother Bex, I know he likes boxing a lot, so we'll use him. You know, if he took Brother Jim and got his own mind that he could go against maybe Sugar Ray Leonard or Muhammad Ali or somebody like that, you know, the thing about it is, you know, he's wrong.
That's right.
You know, we can sit and think all this stuff up in our own mind. Hey, you know, we can overmatch the devil. We can take the devil on. We don't really need God. But you know, Brother Jim, we're wrong. We're wrong in it because he says, you know, the devil ain't nobody that just, you know, I'm not giving him no credit, but you have to tell, you know, you have to make it reality.
Right.
Because he is real, you know, just like God's real. You know, it said it was an overmatched boxer was being badly beaten by his skilled opponent. You know, somebody that's skillful in it. You know, the devil's a lot skillful than we are.
He sure is.
Like I keep saying, not giving him no credit, but you got to say, you know, he knows all the tricks and stuff, battered and bruised. He leaned over the ropes and he said to his trainer, throw in the towel. I can't take no more of this. You know, throw in the towel. This guy is killing me. The trainer replied, oh, no, he's not. That guy is not even hitting you. He hasn't laid a glove on you. He ain't doing nothing to you. That's the same way sometimes we think the devil is. Hey, he ain't doing nothing to me. And the whole time what he's doing, he's after your soul. He's after you.
Right.
That we can deny that this trainer did, because he probably wasn't being tried, but the boxer was the one that was getting knocked down, was the one that was getting bruised, you know, beaten and stuff. So he said, hey, throw this towel in, he's killing me. He said, he ain't even hit you yet. At that point, the whip boxer spit blood from his bruised mouth and said, well, you had better watch the referee. Somebody's sure hitting me. Somebody is doing it. He may not be, but somebody is hitting me. So who is that? That's that devil. That's that devil that you think it's not after you, that you think that you might sit back at ease and, hey, he ain't troubling me. There will be a time that he is going to come to you. He is going to. Like the blood boxer in this story, all believers are sooner or later struck by the blows of life. We must understand that behind the knockout punches of life is a plurality for a real personal adversary known as the devil. He is known who is able to send us reeling in a rock and wondering why. Why did this thing happen? What happened to me? You know, as I say, I use my own self because this is the reason that I like to teach on it so much. That you think, well, am I the only one? And then when you, Sister Carol, hear personal experiences, you think, hey, maybe I'm not the only one going through this thing. Maybe I'm not the only one and it's just me within myself. You know, I used to think that I got to listen to everybody around me at telling their experience, and I thought, hey, I'm not the only one that's really going through this thing. You know, I was sitting off the lake one night, out of the blues. I don't know what happened to me, Brother Jim. I was laying in the bed, and I felt myself sliding off into the bed, thinking I was ready to Johnston. I thought I was having a nervous breakdown. I jumped up. I didn't know. I was like this man right here. Something hit me, and I thought, Lord, what has happened to me? I didn't know, Brother Jim, what had happened. I tried to reason within myself, what have I done? What did I do? What caused it? I thought I was ready for nervous breakdown. But you know, I knew that I'd called for some brothers and sisters to come over. They prayed with me and stuff, and the Lord spoke through one of them, said that this wouldn't destroy me. He said, you are my son, and they spoke and gave me uplifting words. So from that time on, it wasn't over, but I still have the faith that God, you'll see me through this. No matter what I went through, God, you'll still see me through it. So, you know, a lot of times when we testify, that is the reason it's good to testify, to tell people that, you know, you'll make it through it. You'll make it. Sister Gary, you'll make it. Brother Bill, we'll make it. We got to know that God is on our side. It says it's sending will. Yet in spite of what the Bible so clearly teaches, some people live as if there is no devil. No matter what people think, the Bible teaches that Satan is alive and well and on planet Earth. He is roaming to and fro. He's looking for who he can. The weakness, the ones that's not prayed up, the ones, you know, that ain't on fire. That's the ones he's looking for.